absolutely perfect with the camera. My magical silver bowl for scrying today. The water is freezing. Okay. We have a couple of messages coming through today with this full moon. Okay. Literally, as I was going live, my sister messaged me that it was a full moon. I did not know that. That is just called, I guess, perfect timing. I'm going to use this water and I'm going to use some candles. And we are going to get into it. Of course, I didn't pack my grinder. Some angel dust. Ooh. All right. Hi, Irene. I was hoping you were going to be on here. What's going on, girlfriend? We're going to do some serious scrying into this full moon. I am pretty excited. I hope you are excited. I hope everybody is excited. Hello, everybody. Now everyone's getting into the live. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Hello. All right, we're going to do some crazy scrying today. I hope everybody's ready. Pull in this energy. My wax is ready. Got a nice big pool of wax going. I've been burning it for probably about a half an hour. So we've got our wax from there. We've got a little bit of wax from this tea light we're going to use. Okay. A little of this and a little of that. Got these little altar flowers. I'm going to put those flowers here. There we go. All right. Is everybody ready? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. Are we ready? Welcome everybody to the chat. We're going to do some scrying, okay? There's no devil shit going on. Freaking watch your goddamn mouth. Oh, we getting hit up already? Good. There we go, Irene. Thank you. I was like, oh, are these people being for real? Like, are we already getting hit? There's 10 people in the chat. Fuck off. There's no way there's actually 10 people. Like, half those people are robots. For sure. For sure. All right. I think we got them all off, Irene. Like, we got our friggin' bug spray out. Do you think that's what the full moon's giving us right now? Bug spray? I think so. I think we just got bug spray. I just got bug spray. Haters back. Go away. Not when I'm around. Not when I'm around. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll stand in the middle of the road for you. Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. For everybody else who's not an idiot, okay, the robots are just going to keep coming, okay? So the robots are just going to keep coming and coming. I'm really sorry, Irene. But, you know, usually once we get rid of them, they don't come back. But I don't know. They're writing some crazy shit in the chat. So we're just going to avoid these robots. And here we go. All right. Are we ready? Let's do some scrying. Whoa. Whoa. Like right away I saw almost like a contortionist, like somebody has been forced to like contort into something, mold into something. I also saw a butterfly really quick. Oh, wow. All right, let's get into this. Hey, Renee. Hey, Renee. Pooh, pooh. Yeah, you like that, eh? Oh my gosh, Renee, you don't even understand. We are getting hit up by the trolls like a motherfucker, okay? Just beware. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay, I also want to see what the dice are going to say as I slowly transcribe what this wax is doing. Woo. Third house, Aries. Oh, shoot, I don't have my... I think that's Mercury. I don't have my glyphs. Hold on, I don't got my glyphs. Here we go, here we go. That's Pluto. Pluto in the third house. Gemini. Communication. That's funny because Pluto, ruled by Scorpio, our relationships, our daily routines, our relationships, short journeys, short transformations. Like with the whole contortist thing, I was like, somebody, so you might have had to bend in order to get some part of your mission done. Like, because now I can see all of these little jobs, they're all finding each other, and then they all go to the mother lode. They all go to the main hard drive. Like, that's you. So I think you're going around doing all these jobs, okay? And it's all about communication. Like, you might be hierarchy or something, and like what you say matters. What goes through you matters, how you view people. It's probably constant evaluations with people. Everywhere you go, you're evaluating, right? And that's this whole how to contort you into something. It's like the universe has forced you to do something, or like you got given this job and this job was never supposed to be yours. I almost feel like an umbilical cord. Like, I don't know if that's your mother, if your mother put this burden on you, or this burden's been on you since birth, since contort. Like, you think about it, you're kind of like contorted in womb, right? When you're growing. And I think somebody's mother did something to them. And that could be this routine in our relationships. Also siblings, your mother in womb and all growing up could have said like you were their daughter, like you were their brother or their sister. They never really wanted to claim you as their child, perhaps. And it's because this person, obviously there's somebody around you who didn't know how to deal with their power. Like, they became a parent and then they realized they were in charge of something, and I don't think they wanted to be. So I think they sold you. I think they gave you a job, they sold you to something, okay, and they made you go out and do something. And now all of these jobs that you've had to go out and do have come together and are now almost kind of one. It's like everything you're doing is lining up to one. I can see this mask, like you wear a mask and people don't even know who you are. They don't even know who they're coming up against. They don't even know that they've got this divine being in front of them that is evaluating them on their work. And here they are sitting on their phones and they're not helping people. And it's a lot of like customer service and a lot of people who are getting paid for jobs, but they're not actually doing their job. They just want the paycheck. And I found, you know, when I worked with this group of individuals a while ago, there was no manager there. And it seemed like these girls all wanted to be the manager, but nobody actually wanted the part, right? They just wanted to play the part. They didn't actually want to do any work. right? And it's so funny because people want to be able to boss people around, and they always want to be taller than everybody, and they want to have more rank, and they want to have more power. And that's this obviously this is the Aries energy coming in. It's these emperors, okay? There's emperors around you that are feminine and masculine, okay? In 3D. They don't have to just be one, right? Everybody carries both energies. So this energy is acting like an emperor, and they're not. So you go into their life, okay, and you, on their everyday level, it's like you reach them on just an everyday day, you know, like parents who have kids know that their days are fucked up, okay? Their days are never the way that they want them to go and the way they schedule them to go. Okay, so it's like you meet them on this amazing level where you are just like them, or you're appearing just like them in the same situation, and somehow they deem you less than they are. And you say to them, like, I can't stress it enough, money doesn't give you power. It doesn't hold rank to gods. It's money here. That's it. Okay, I see it as color because our money is very colorful. So when I go out, I need a red, I need a blue, I need a green, and I need a couple of blue. I need a couple of pinks, right? Like I will map my money out that way. Okay, I don't see it necessarily as a dollar value because what I do is very different. Like, yeah, okay, we're all getting paid 9 to 5, but we're doing other jobs within that job. Believe it or not. Just like a lot of people, when you're sleeping, you're doing a job. Like, people often do jobs in their sleeps. I'm constantly working in my sleep. I don't know about you, but I always work in my sleep. Okay. So it's like, okay, we're getting closer and closer and closer to this magical ending where it's like, this job that was given to you, it wasn't on your path. It wasn't something that you were born with. You know, maybe she's born with it. No, maybe it's Maybelline. This is where that's just coming out. Like, no, you weren't born with this. This wasn't what you were supposed to do. This got given to you because some lazy ass trampy mother didn't want to do their job. And you know what I call moms like that? Oh, you're a mom, eh? You think you know everything, so you caught a bunch of sperm in your twat. Because so far, you haven't done a fucking thing to be a mother. Like, and my mother is like that. My mother should be shot, okay, and hung for what she has done to her children on a daily basis, okay? She has never been a fucking mother. Are you kidding me? Okay, I don't know what it's like to have a mother. And actually, my sister and I were watching something last night. Oh my gosh, we're watching Walter Mitty, and Walter's mom was showing Walter all the things that she has, and she's like, that's my Walter box with all my Walter knickknacks. And I was like, oh my God. And then Courtney goes, what it would be like to have a mother that loved you. I'm like, oh man, like, did we ever miss out? Because my mother's a fucking bitch. She always has been. She always will be. She's an alcoholic, pathological liar. She fucking married a pedophile. She fucking married money. She broke all the laws, bitch. And she emailed me. I put it up online. She emailed me her suicide letter. She decided to write me a suicide letter a few months ago, or like a year ago, something like that, saying she was going to kill herself. She can't stand the life anymore that she's got, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, go ahead, bitch, do it. I have been praying for you to do this my whole life. Kill yourself, please. And then she goes ahead and tells me she's had breast cancer twice that year and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you going to seriously sit there and guilt trip me? Like, is that what you're going to do on your deathbed? You're going to guilt trip me for everything that you did to me growing up? What up, Heather? Okay, like, of course, that's when mothers and fathers don't do their jobs. They blame their children. They will blame their children for everything. Their child was too hyper. Their child never listened. Their child couldn't listen to a thing if it fucking hit them in the face. Their child decided to choose drugs. Their child did this. Their child's an awful person. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, why is your child an awful person? Because you were an awful fucking mother. You were an awful fucking father. Like, where you end up is because of your parents. And I'm sick of taking that burden on myself because I wouldn't have put myself here, but they did. right? And when they do shit like that, are you kidding me? Like, that's like, you know how many times I've tried to actually kill myself and it hasn't worked? Because I wasn't supposed to die. And all I wanted to do was get away from my parents and say, you know what? If you don't want me here anymore, awesome. I don't want to be here anymore. Trust me, I'm on your fucking side. You put somebody here that you didn't want here, and I don't want to be here. So let's do it. And then they cop out at the last minute. They won't let me die. And that's how I know anybody that's ever fucking casted a death spell on me. It comes so close, it hurts me a bit, but it can't kill me because I can't die. There's so many of us that were put here that literally can't die because it's such a curse, it's such a spell, it's such a hex that we'll be fucked here until they're dead and buried. And they think it's so easy that they can just kill us. We can just leave them. We can just walk away. No, we actually can't because we're bounded by some fucking umbilical cord that nobody can see. No. But your mommy's holding on to it still because she wants to use her children. And do you know how many people my sister and I have realized over the years that have decided to have children because they don't want to be alone and they want to hold some guy by the balls, take all of his money every month and get their rent paid. They want a security check and they do it with kids. And that shit is fucked. Oh my God, I will fucking stab them in the throat. Honestly, anybody I know, I will never take a mother's side for saying that her child is a piece of shit. Really? I want to see proof of why you think your child's a piece of shit. Because if it turns out that they're a piece of shit because of something that they did, the parent did, or something that somebody else did that a parent was supposed to take care of, do you think it's the child I'm going to look to punish? No. It's going to be the adults, okay? Because the adults are the ones that hold all the power. They're the ones that can put words into little kids' mouths, make them speak, and then tarnish their name forever. And honestly, I'm at a point right now where I don't give a fuck. I really don't care about people who want to use children or ostracize children or push children away or abuse them. Honestly, I have no fucking time for them. Just like I have no fucking time for these trolls. I know what they're writing and I don't really give a shit. Okay, because we've passed a level. We've passed the level of trolls. We've passed the level of pedophile. We've passed them. We're over them. We can't even see them if they tried. All their words that they're writing are blurred to me because I don't give a fuck what they're saying. Because they're going to try to say that I'm an evil person or I believe in witchcraft, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, if you had any fucking brain cells in the world, no, you would not see this as witchcraft. Do you see witchcraft anywhere around? No. I see wax and some water. Piss off, go fucking, why don't you go walk into the middle of the road and wait for a car to hit you? Honestly, because these are the people that are waiting for us to die. So you know what I do? I push it right back at them. Oh, that's what you want for me? Guess what? I want that for you too. Great. Awesome. Can we shake on it? Because I know I'm going to be protected, but I know you won't be. Right? Like we can push boundaries and we can do things within the law when we know that we're being fucked with and we're only defending ourselves. When you defend yourself because people won't leave you alone and you tell them over and over and over again to leave you alone, to not come back, to fucking get off your porch, and they don't, they're looking for an ass kicking. That's all they're looking for. So kick their fucking ass because they've asked for it. Right? Anybody that bullies you, anybody that comes into your chat, tries to shut you up, tries to get you to fold, tries to get you to not know what you're talking about, honestly, pass them. Don't even look at them anymore because it's wasted energy. It's wasted energy. Right? It's energy that you've been carrying around because of what other people have done. Right? So you're going out and you're trying to hear things or trying to see things. You're trying to put pieces of the puzzle together when these little fucking idiots are running around, like they've never seen pussy for the first time in pussy ever. And they can't stop beating their little dicks. Okay, like it's disgusting. It's like, honestly, grow up. Clearly, people here who are actually listening to me know what I'm talking about. We're grown up. We don't see petty people like this anymore because we don't have time. If we stopped and looked at every retard along the way, we wouldn't get anywhere. So we direct ourselves and we let them pass by because they're sitting there and they're pointing and they're laughing and they're saying their things. Well, we're living. We got things to do. We got people to talk to. We got missions to fulfill. We got places to go. We got currency to fill. We've got currency to give. We've got barter system. We have so many things to do. Little ants on the ground that are yelling and screaming about things. We don't see them anymore because they're no longer going to attach to you. They don't need to attach to you anymore. You're free. You're clear. Oh my God, I just saw a spider leg. Like, honestly, I really think you scare people. I know I scare people. So I'm right there with you. I scare people all the time. And I think it's hilarious. They say it's my energy. I'm too aggressive. I say you're too much of a pussy. You think I'm too aggressive? You're too much of a pussy. Okay? Even my sister, 110 pounds, will stand face to face with me, beat red while I'm screaming my face off because she's not scared. Okay? So you might scare people. Ooh, now I see a snake. And honestly, snakes, they're one of those things like, they are such beautiful creatures and they're so gentle. And I watched this video of this snake being saved, over 100 ticks on them. And this lady sat there and she took every tick off, and that snake sat there smiling at her. Did not jump at her once, did not try to hurt her once. And like, honestly, people are saying so many things about you that you're so many different things, and you're just like out there helping animals. You're out there picking ticks off, and you're out there trying to make missions work. And here they are saying that you're scary and you're nasty and you're gross and nobody should come around you. Yeah, because you're doing your job. You're doing your job, and they don't like that, right? And they don't like that what they're connected to from birth, they can't get away from. They don't like that you're getting away from things that you're connected to because you don't need them anymore, quite frankly. All these fucking idiot emperors that are walking around, okay, and they don't know what to do with their power, which is why Pluto's here, okay? They don't know what to do with their power. Just like these little kids, these little fucking 15, 16, 17-year-olds or whatever, how old these people are in the chat, I can't think that they're any year over the age of 20 or you wouldn't be acting like an idiot, right? So I'm like, man, you gotta work. Like, honestly, how many times do they whack in a day? Like honestly, because they just never felt that feeling before and they need it all day, right? Like they don't like that you got past that. That you're like, really? Like, that's what you have to do all day? You have to like stare at pictures of Jenna Jameson to get off all day because you just figured out what your dick does? Like, really? Right? Like that, and because that kind of mentality is still in men when they're like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Like, they're trying to put their dicks in everything. Okay, just like how your mother got shot a bunch of cum into and calls herself a mom for not doing anything. Okay, for what? Growing a baby inside your tummy when you didn't even have to do anything? Because since I've been here in 3D, you haven't done shit, bitch, right? You only fed me because you had to when I was in womb. That's what these people are trying to get. Like, I can see these people, they're trying to get into these technicalities, like, well, I'm their parent. I knew what was best for them. I'm their parent. I told them what to do because I didn't know what else I was supposed to do. But they can't admit that they fucked up. But they want you to admit it. Holy shit, do they want you to admit every single fucking thing you did? You better admit that shit, but don't expect them to. Do not expect them to, okay? And then when you turn around and you say something to them, you scare the shit out of them. So that's why they try to keep you at this, almost like they try to keep you, they're trying to keep some type of authority over you. And what they don't realize is, as a parent, like, you only have to listen to them until like you're 18, and then you don't have to listen to them anymore. You don't have to pay attention to them anymore. You don't have to even know that they're parents to you. Once you are 18 and you are free and clear, you're free and clear. You can go. Your fucking debt is paid, right? And these parents who don't treat their kids properly and aren't raising their children properly will lose their children once they turn 18. And they'll never see their kids again. And to be honest, for the most part, they don't care. And at least if that kid is finally gone out of that energy, then the parent doesn't get to siphon off of it anymore. Like, I physically know my mother siphons my energy still and she lives in fucking New Brunswick. She lives 2 days away from me, and she still siphons my energy. How is that possible? Because she fucking birthed me. And we've got this stupid connection called DNA, and it really fucking sucks. Because when your parent is an abusive piece of shit, like all the trolls, okay, when they're abusive pieces of shit like that, they will get it handed back to them. And you will break free from it. And no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter how much they try to get you down, they're emperors that don't know how to use their power. So they're burning out. They're burnouts. That's what I heard. They're burnout. They're not gonna be able to keep their energy going. And especially because you scare them as much as you do, they're just hiding under the radar. They're just waiting to see you face to face for you to clap back this shit. I can guarantee you. Oh, I love you too, Irene. Oh my God, that's so true. I was trying to see if Rashid was full of shit, but no, they are. They're 65 plus and they still have bigger egos than Mount Everest. You are absolutely correct, my friend. Their egos are bigger than Mount Everest. How is that possible? I don't understand. And that's why we're going to crush that. Well, actually, we don't have to do anything because Pluto's doing it. And what sucks is like they don't even consider Pluto a planet anymore, but I do. Yeah, I know, right? Good for you. I think he's okay. I know it's hard to determine if you guys are trolls or not. So please, if we delete you or something or we hide you from the channel, honestly, it's because we get hit so much when I go live by trolls. We don't know if people are being serious or not. So if you do get hidden from the channel, I do apologize. It's not personal. We just don't know how else to control the robots. It gets pretty bad, as you can see. I think Renee and Irene has been most likely doing the most. She's been here since the beginning, but those moderators work their asses off in that chat. And thank gosh, because if I had to do it, I wouldn't be able to channel anything. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Okay, so listen. I was at the dollar store. I had to pick up a bunch of stuff, okay? Yes, I know you're with me. I got you, Rashid. I got you. Okay, so I went to the dollar store. I've been seeing these cards, okay? But they're like some type of... Oh, I just dropped them in the water. Hey, they got some type of coating on them, so I think they're okay. So I got these cards from the dollar store. And they were calling my name for a couple weeks, okay? But I'm like, okay, they're a kids playing game. I do have a kids playing game that I do use quite a bit, the circus cards. But I was like, I didn't really think I needed these cards. And so they're in this packaging, okay? And I decide to try to look through the packaging. Sure enough, I flip a card that says psychic on it. No word of a lie. They were $1. So I didn't even really look at them. I just dropped 3 in the water. So that's great. Now 2 of them are already damaged because 1 didn't do any damage. We're going to see what happens, okay? Because it just so happens I got them this day, some random day that's the full moon, as the moon was like filling up. I got these cards. Very weird, okay? So we've already got 1 down. I'm like, what do I do with the wax? I'm going to put it down here. Please don't fall. Actually. Please don't fall. Okay, so we got 1 card down. Actually, you can't quite see the card there. Okay, there's 1 card. Okay, I haven't even looked at it. I haven't even looked at it. I'm so excited. Oh my god, these cards look so fucked. I love when I do this. Honestly, this is why I scry and channel, because I like to really have fun with it. So honestly, if the messages don't line up, don't worry, okay? There'll be some tarot card reading that will maybe resonate. I don't know if I'm going to use my tarot cards today. I might. Let's see. How long have we been live? Oh, we've only been live for half an hour. We've got lots of time. Terrors of the Underroot. Gimmick, puppet of strings, machine. Okay, extinction on schedule. Trap card. All right. Forbidden dress, spell card. Then we've got reptile. And Chimera Tech over Dragon. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Did we just open up? What's that? All I can think of is that freaking movie Transformers. Like, honestly, I'm like, are we in Transformers like that? What the fuck just happened? Oh my gosh. Okay. Terrors of the Underroot. Gimmicks on a string. Oh my God. Okay. Puppet on a string. Remember umbilical cord? Okay. Extinction on schedule. This shit was in your roots, son. Somebody has been literally controlling you. Okay. For a very long time. And they forbade you to do something. Okay. They told you, you cannot get out of this. I'm putting this into your roots. I'm telling you, this is what you have to do. And I'll be damned if you turn and you do something else. And you did it anyways. But from the looks of it, you got help. Okay. Like by the reptile card, I'm going to say, I don't know if you got help from a reptile. Because there's also dragon, Chimera Tech dragon. So that's Chimera is the lion or the lion-headed goat man. That defends the gates. Extinction on schedule. All right, let's see what tarot says. Because, like, if these cards are correct, which I'm guessing they are with what they're saying, this is exactly on time. And I had a feeling, knowing that it was the full moon energy, that we were just walking into literally as I turned on this live. Five of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Swords. There's the theft. Yeah. Locked up in your heart. Tangled up in your heart. What do I do? How do I say this? How do I hurt them? King of Pentacles in reverse. There's the Emperor in reverse. So that would be, this King of Pentacles in reverse would be this Emperor. Somehow the dice moved to Cancer and the 6th house. Work routine. So this was your work. Which I had a feeling that is how it came up with all of these projects that you've been doing have all come together for the master plan, the master project, okay, which was to expose that this has been eating at you for so long, it's been literally pulling your strings and telling you what to do and taking away your right. right? They're saying to you, you did something, you're responsible for something, you can't get out of something, and they didn't care how much it hurt you. They considered you being hurt as like, you deserve it. Nobody's really happy anyways, so let's make them miserable if that's what we can do, because everybody's miserable anyways. And like, that's a pretty brutal oof. I just pulled the Queen of Wands with the 10 of Wands. Like, yeah, I would say you're leaving this energy behind. And it's somebody who's up on their high horse. It's somebody who wants to take charge of people, and they wanted to take charge of you. And that's what they did. So they almost like, I almost feel like this person punished you for being born. It was your house. It was your problem. Everything was you. You did everything. You were the cause of everything. They had to work for you. They had to do everything for you, and that really pissed them off. They didn't like that. So now that Cancer energy, it's like, the Cancer energy brings in the Chariot, which moves the energy forward, which is the extinction. It looks like a big ball of fire, which almost looks like the sun. So I'm almost lining this kind of up with maybe the solar eclipse. We didn't talk too much about the solar eclipse. We talked a lot about the lunar, not so much about the solar. Like, the sun didn't say as much as the moon did during those eclipses. The moon had a lot to say. Obviously, the sun is helping the moon, because the moon, everything that happened in the moon were things that happened in the dark, which would be the damage to your roots, right? All that shit gets done in the dark. It's all shit that's in your blood. It's all stuff that's PTSD, CT, right? Critical trauma, complex trauma, right? Post-traumatic stress. Everything that's inside of you is the damage. And that's what the moon had to release, was the things that were so hidden, right, that people couldn't see. Yeah, this dragon. Did I not bring my drink in? Yeah, I did. I'm a genius. My gosh. What? Oh, reading. Dead DK with treasure. Reaching a higher level. Good energy on the top. Honestly, the whole... What did we deal with first? Was the third house, right? That's the Scorpio. No. Third house was Gemini. Oh, Pluto. Okay, so I was wondering how... I forgot how Scorpio got into this, but that was the... with Pluto. Okay, Scorpio rides with Pluto. So that's the death here. Death is helping you reach a new level. By getting away from this attachment and getting yourself into good energy. And let me tell you something today. Oh my gosh, like I just cut the deck, unlocked finally. Something happened today that was so fucking set up by the universe. I called it. Literally. This morning I woke up with knowing I had to do this thing and I did it, and then I had to go and do this other thing, and then what I did prematurely, knowing that I had to do anyways, I ended up doing in the afternoon. It was so fucked. You guys don't even understand, okay? Like, sometimes you hit the nail right on the coffin, you know, like, whatever it is that you predict, whatever it is that you see, whatever it is that you think or feel, it happens, okay? And that's, the more you believe it, the more things will happen, okay? The more powerful you'll get, basically, okay? Because I think a lot of us, oh, look at, there it is. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder. There it is. The painful memories. Okay. This is what this person did to you. Okay. And you've been scratching at trying to get to the surface of this problem for a very long time. Okay. And that's what's caused so much of this stress disorder. Okay. Because they've made you a hopeless wanderer. They've made you go from one place to another place to another place, and that's not what you were supposed to do. That's not your path. They forced something onto you. This emperor forced you into some type of situation, some type of life, some type of job, okay? And this is textbook. What this shit did to you is textbook. Like, they knew that this was going to fuck your life up. They knew that it wasn't textbook. You know, like, what they did wasn't what you needed. They were just following what everybody else did. And then they gave a bunch of excuses afterwards about why they did what they did. And that's how you know, when people start giving you all these excuses about things, you know they're guilty. Because if they weren't guilty, they wouldn't care to give you an excuse. Why are they going to go on and on and on and on and on about something if you don't care about it? Right? Clearly they fucking did something. And then look, you saw this coming. So this was a very long journey, okay, of criminal intent. Okay? And they're out there trying to say that there was no security threats, but you needed protection. And they didn't want to protect you. Okay? They said you were in good hands. They knew someone was harming you. Okay? But luckily for you, you stayed the same person while you transformed. Okay? So you worked smart, and you also worked really hard. Okay? So if a lot of things come up, like deja vu over the next little while, then just call yourself a psychic and get yourself a tea and just have a great day, because you did predict something. Okay? Because of everything that was so out in the open. Okay, with this literally masculine in reverse. Like, this is the Emperor in reverse. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. They locked you into something so bad, and then they told you not to worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. Everyone's going to help you. It's going to be total teamwork. Obviously, we're all going to help each other. And then you just got stuck in this life with no purpose, nothing to do, nowhere to go, working for somebody that's not you, not making any money for yourself, not doing anything good, but they said that you were going to be fine, right? No, they didn't return anything. They lied about everything and then didn't return it after they stole it. So you're going to get charged up. That's what happens, right? You get fully charged. And you get new energy, and you get brightened up, and you get sparked up, because you've been hidden for so long. Okay? You have been like, honestly, the thing is, these people didn't have your back. They were the possessed ones. They were the people that needed to change themselves, not go and throw you over the edge and try to end you. Okay? So 'tis the season of change. Okay? To their side and their side only. Because that is the bad energy that's being transformed into good. Okay? And that whole it's my side or it's no way is now getting switched to it's the truth, actually. So if you're not telling the truth, then no, it's not going to be your way. You want to tell the truth, you want to be a good person, it'll go your way. But if you want to be an asshole, you're going to get treated like an asshole. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, I've been wondering, because sometimes I just won't do readings. Like, you obviously know, it's been a couple days since I've done a reading, and I'll just back off from them for a while, because whatever it is, whatever's shifting, whatever's coming into play, it has to get, I have to let the dust settle. So I think this is kind of what's been happening this last little while, is like these emperors are slowly getting shut down. It's going to take a little bit to fully shut them down, obviously, and extinct them. But it's working. The energy is working to absolve all the wrongs that were done. Pyramid Eye. All monsters you control. Oh my God. And look, it's got the third eye. It's got the Eye of Horus in the middle. Oh, you can kind of almost see it there. Eye of Horus. And then look at these figures. There's a plane, a demon, and then eyes. So to me, that's like, you saw this coming. Like, you were going to drive right into this demon. If that's what made you see it, then that's what you were going to do. Deskbot Jet with Beat Rupert Descent. And they're like destroying this castle. Oh my God. I think that's it. Look at these little fucking things flying around the air, just destroying the shit out of that castle in the middle. And then you've got this Deskbot Jet that like looks like the inside of a computer. It's like some type of secret weapon. Maybe that's what it is. It's a secret weapon. World Legacy. Devouring sarcophagus. Oh my God, zombie. Uh-huh. Oh my God, I heard. Can you hear the I told you so? Because I can. Wow. Devouring sarcophagus. With World Legacy. Honestly, I don't know what everybody's personal mission is, but let me tell you, well done, congratulations, because you people have shut down some of the most disgusting castles built by demonic energies I've ever seen in my life, okay? This is a legacy. Like, you go down in history doing this. I don't know what is going to happen at your funeral, but wow. What card did I just pull? Amazonius War Chief. Oh my God, you're a war chief. See what I mean? This is obviously part of your mission. Like, these people want to say that you're starting wars, you're starting bullshit, or you're spreading lies, or you're just trying to fucking, see what you want to see. No, you're not. Actually, you've got a fucking job and you're doing it. They just don't like that they're getting caught. Well, talk to Irene about that. She did her time. Now it's time to do yours. I know I've done my time. You know how long I've been housebound? Shit's fucking ridiculous. And I can't go out because honestly, every time I go out, I get massively attacked. Can't do normal things that other people do. Okay? Like, I do other things. I don't want to get eaten alive. I don't want to go to bars. I don't want to get pissed drunk. I don't want natural disaster energies to come around me. right? And it's like, whatever it is, and that's what sucks about this, is because this kind of mission involved you getting your hands really dirty. And that's what sucks about this, is because these people, you know, these energies, they walk around like they think they can do whatever they want. And it's like, now you just made me have to go to work. Like, this chick stole $20 out of my wallet the other day. So I had to go to work last night because I had to reveal why she took $20 from me. And then this really nice lady comes into this vision and says she's going to give the $20 to me for her. And I said, no, you can't, because it's not your debt to pay. I don't care if it's $20. I don't care if it's $10. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's 10 cents. You don't steal. So, and then when other people come in and they try to pay that debt for other people, then that karmic doesn't understand what they just did, because their debt just got paid for them. So that's all these entitled bitches. You realize these little entitled bitches, they get arrested for their shit. They fucking get into trouble, and mommy and daddy just whipping out their credit cards all the time, trying to get them out of trouble, using their money to get them out of trouble. You can't use money to get you out of trouble with everything. Honestly, if the Pokemon had characters, they could work, right? These cards, literally, I just got out of the dollar store because one of them said psychic on it. So, and they worked, okay? These cards worked for this mission. If you're new to the channel, I apologize. I look crazy, okay? Ooh, look at this. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Fish. See, they have natural things too. Fish. Omen of the Gauti. That's a good omen. You know what fish represent? Abundance. Okay, fish represent abundance. And you know what's messed up is, okay, so I'm a channeler, okay? I read energy. That's what I do. And the thing is by you doing all of these work to expose these emperors, okay, that are really using demonic energies to get everything they want, okay? They're really not using good energy. They're not trying, okay? If you notice, a lot of these so-called bosses literally are just sitting on their ass. They're making everybody else do the work for them, but they're getting all the credit for it. How is that possible? Well, because emperors all around the world want credit where credit is not due for them, okay? But because they set the whole place up, they think they deserve all the credit. So that's why you've literally come in as a war chief. And I believe it. I have cards that have war chief on them. So I believe that you could actually be a war chief. Why not? Why not come between a war? Do you know how many restaurants I've started working at as a server or a bartender where the fucking staff hate each other? They are at war. And I come in and I break up the energy. I always do. I'm like a peace treaty on that shit. People, they try to hurt me, and when I know that I don't have anything to do with it, I just like woo woo woo, and I make some type of weird joke, and it breaks the energy really quick. Like, you could be that person. That's the how easy these wars are for you to break up. Literally just coming in and laughing. I said to this girl yesterday, this guy tried to get a Ryan Coke, and this waitress goes to me, ha! Fucking 17-year-old tried to just order a Ryan Coke from me. I go, yeah, over his dead grandmother's body. And she laughed so hard she almost peed her pants. And I was like, that's what I do. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know how I think of this shit, but I will say the funniest shit at the weirdest time. And it breaks up. You wouldn't believe the energy it breaks up. And I've always known to use my sarcasm and my humor in a very sticky situation. Because, oh my God, this other night too, these fucking bitches were going off. I don't know if it was really close to the full moon. I didn't know we were this close to the full moon. So this was like 3 days ago. These bitches fucking lost it, man. 4 or 5 of them lost it. One of them lost it on me, and I was like, you ever fucking speak to me like that, I will fucking call your boss, and I will have him fucking fire you in 2 seconds, you little fucking cunt. Fucking speak to me like that again. Holy shit. These little fucking, I'm coming up with these little girls These little girls that are like fucking 20 years younger than me that are literally trying to tell me what to do when like I've been doing it for 20 years, like please. And I'm not even like, I don't even gloat like that. I'm not even trying to tell them that like I know how to do it a way different way and like please just leave me alone. But like, holy fuck, I had to put this little twat in her place and fucking never come back. Like, I think we've all reached a certain point where, like, we cannot deal with little greedy children anymore. I don't care how old they are. They could be fucking 65. And I don't care. If you're a greedy little child, you're a greedy little child. That's just how it comes out, right? And if those are the little greedy children that are emperors, literally emperors, right? They have houses, they have cars, they have kids. Motherfuckers are 22 years old thinking that they run this shit, thinking they know everything, thinking they come up on against every obstacle already. And if they haven't, daddy will come and save them. No. Unfortunately, your parents aren't doing their jobs. So no daddies or mommies are coming to save any of these people once they crash the fucking plane. Because they will crash their fucking planes. They will. Okay? It's literally in the card. Because it's being driven by a demon. I don't think they know where the landing gear is. Or how to land it. Okay? But they've jumped into an awful lot of pilots. Which is obviously this despot jet. Maybe that's what that is. People jumping into energies and flying around, you know, and like taking people's bodies and taking their energy and thinking that they know what they're doing. And like these are high class jets. These are fighter jets. These are, you know, this isn't some fucking simulation. You're not playing fucking, you know, World of War aircraft in your fucking basement. Like this is real life shit. People don't really realize that. Right? They want the big job. And just because they go, you know how many fucking little kids I saw come through this one place, worked for fucking CPP, the rail? They're starting these kids at like 70 grand a year. They're fucking 18 years old. And they fucking just saw pussy for the first time ever. And they're gonna fuck up their jobs because they're getting paid way too much. And they're little boys. Like some of these kids, man, they haven't even fucking hit puberty. They have like 2 chest hairs. They don't even have beards. They don't even have beards. Honestly. And they're running fucking CP rail. Like, tell me how that's possible. That's how desperate they are. Because if they knew, right? If they knew, they knew really what they were doing, then, yeah, they wouldn't be going into those jobs. Those are some of the hardest, most dangerous jobs in the world. This guy was telling me the fires in BC were so bad last year that the train, they had to keep stopping the train and spraying this stuff, chemicals, all up and down the rail and all up and through the forest and shit. So then they wouldn't catch on fire. The fires were so close. The fires were next to the rail. And these guys are risking their lives. And then these fucking 20-year-olds are drunk on the job because they can't fucking handle 70 grand a year. They can't. It's impossible. They're not emperors. They haven't built it. They haven't grown it. They don't know what they're doing. They're barely out of their mother's vagina, and they're making more money than 3/4 of the people in Canada. So go figure, right? And eventually they're gonna fuck up and they're gonna do this shit and it's gonna come through tarot. It always does. It's always gonna come through the energy because they will never stop. Like the world, as of right now, people are breeding them as we talk. Breeding idiots. So there's gonna be a whole nother fucking group that come through, right? And we've got to conquer, and that's just part of the whole mission job is honestly taking down the idiots that are fully blown driving planes and they don't even have their licenses. I don't really mind when I've got to read energy about that. And honestly, the amount of troll action that has happened in this live, it really doesn't surprise me. Clearly these people can't handle the energy. They can't handle what's being said. They can't handle the internet, right? And they're the ones that are holding these jobs. So over the next probably course of 10 years, you know, the world is going to pick them up, chew them up, and spit them out. And they're going to be the next ones that are losing all their money in Vegas and losing their families and losing their homes and losing their shit because they can't fucking handle it. They just come and they just, honestly, it's really sad because, you know, the older people won't do what these younger people will do because these younger people are fucking crazy. They're crazy. This chick got mad at me the other day because of how I choose to work. And I don't abuse my body. Never have, never will. And she likes to work 2 jobs and she likes to work 60 hours a week. And I go, yeah, that's nice. Awesome. Great. Are we comparing like how we take care of ourselves? Because to me, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard to get money. But to you, that's the smartest thing you've ever heard to get money is to run your temple into the ground. You know, to each their own. I'm not going to judge her, and I fucking saw her judge me for the way that I choose to work. So no matter how much we even try not to judge them for the ridiculous decisions that they make, they're still judging us for the wise decisions we make. So can you imagine how great the decisions are that we make? Because we're not even judging their shitty ones. And we make great ones and we get judged. So that to me is awesome. If I get judged by a hater, I think that to me, I'm doing something good in my mind, right? And I know I'm different from everybody, so I'm not going to expect to get the same reaction from people as other people do. So I get a weird reaction. That I know that I'm doing my job if I get a weird reaction, because I'm not going to get a reaction like everybody else because I'm not like most people. Right? I'm going to get a fucked up reaction, and I like that. So that's where we are bumping these emperors out of their place. Right? Situations are going to come up, and they're going to blow their gaskets. They're not going to be able to handle it. They're going to drop the ball. They're going to get their keys taken away from them. And then they're going to come attack us because of it. So heads up. These little fucking idiots are going to come knocking on our door when they lose everything, but that's okay with me. I know 911. I know where the law is, and I also know where my neighbor Rory is, who has a gun. So you can come knock on my door. Awesome. I'll just call my friend Rory, who will come over. He's a Hell's Angel. He loves my sister and I. So much so, he just is a great man. You know, sometimes you just get these little guardian angels and they just stand outside of your door with a fucking gun. That's just what's got to happen sometimes when the world puts you in a really shitty place. So we rise. I just saw The Dark Knight Rises. That's what I saw. No, we are not healing anybody anymore. Okay, you know who we're healing? We're gonna heal people who actually want it. Okay, like, you know how we try to fix people and they don't really want it, and then it kind of like hurts us a little bit, but we're like, well, that's okay, whatever, you know, at least we tried. We're not even gonna attempt to look at these fucking idiots again. We're gonna help people who come to us, who need help, and who ask. And you know how I know that? Because this girl came to me telepathically in my head, and she asked me if I could help her learn how to dress. Because she liked my style so much, apparently. And I kind of knew it because she would often say that, you know, she liked my cardigans, or she liked my sweater, or, you know, she liked my shoes. So I kind of had a feeling that she liked my style. But most people who like my style cop it, kill it, steal it, and just dismantle it, because it's my style and not theirs. I'm dressing the way that I feel, the way that I want to protect myself. I'm dressing how my fibromyalgia is that day. Sometimes I'm dressing because my Crohn's disease, right? I get really bloated. My skin gets in a lot of pain. I dress to compensate my body, right? If that's a fashion statement to somebody, then they ruin everything, because it's not a fashion statement to me. It's life. And everything I buy is from a secondhand store. Everything I own has been previously worn by somebody. So that's another thing. People go out, they try to spend all this money to steal your style when they don't even know how you put your outfits together every day. They just think it's something you copy from somebody. So they think they can copy you, which is obviously part of this fucked up emperor energy, thinking they know everything. And that's a fucking emperor for you. That's an emperor in reverse for you. Somebody who thinks they know everything, because if an emperor is a true emperor indeed, they will always ask for help. Always. If they do not know where they're going, if they do not know what they're doing, they will not hurt somebody. They will not lead somebody down the wrong road if they do not know, because an emperor's got his emperor status for being safe, being sanctuary, being somewhere where people can go and feel like they're not going to get attacked. That's what emperors do. So the fact that whoever this emperor was, exactly, pedophiles, is that what you wrote? Oh, anyways, right? It's like whatever it is that is happening to them, whatever it is that they think that they were allowed to do, or think that they were allowed to subject somebody to, or move into this position by moving you out, almost switching positions with you, making you do their job while they take your job. All I can do right now is stare at justice, because the universe knows it wasn't your job, because from the very first message from when I dropped that candle wax was contortion. Somebody has been bent to fit something that was never supposed to be their life. So don't be surprised if there are physical ailments in your body that are fucked up, because you've been wedged somewhere and it's coming out in your body, guaranteed. Either it's a crooked back, or it's a crooked leg, or it's a fucked up knee, or it's a bad elbow, it's a fucked up neck, it's your ribs hurt, something weird. It will come out because of what they force you to do. And that's how the universe knows. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to get sick in order for the universe to realize what's happening to you. Because it's hidden. It's been hidden for so long, nobody can see it. If they can't see it on the surface, how else is it supposed to come out? It will breach, right? Like everything has to. So, I officially have to stop talking now, almost, because my voice hurts so much. Oh, okay, y'all heard the dice fall, correct? It landed on Aries. And it was upside down. So clearly, the dice have spoken. Those fortune dice, I don't know if anybody scries or does this, tarot readings and stuff. Honestly, these fortune dice nail it. Every reading. Literally planetary wise. Courtney always goes and checks where this planet was that comes up, or what sign comes up, and it is always bang on. So fortune dice, look at that. 8 of Pentacles. Like, whatever it is that you're doing to work hard, however way it is that you're working, honestly, keep doing it, because it is working. It is working. Okay? Hello, everybody, and everybody who has been in the chat, digging it, feeling the vibes, not robotic. I thank you so much for hanging in there. Okay, it was a little bit of a rough start. Only until Irene got there and then she started kicking ass. Thank you to my moderators. I really appreciate you. Thank you for working as hard as you do. I really, really, honestly appreciate you. I send that kiss out to you. I hope you all get a wish come true. Honestly, I love that you guys do this. You don't even have to, and you do it anyways out of the goodness of your hearts, which is why I do this out of the goodness of my heart. I haven't even gotten paid from YouTube. Nobody's given me any money. I haven't gotten any of the super chats. I literally haven't gotten any money. YouTube won't pass me to get money for some fucking reason. They won't allow me to have it, so I'm literally doing this for free. I don't really highlight super chats because YouTube doesn't give me the money. So yes, Renee, all of the money that you've given YouTube, they have not given it to me. So if anybody wants to donate to the channel, please do it through my PayPal or please do it through email. So then it actually gets to me. Like when you send money through YouTube, it doesn't get to me. And I don't know how to say that without sounding like an asshole to YouTube, but it literally doesn't. They keep telling me to verify my address and it's impossible. My mail gets stolen on a daily basis. So YouTube won't verify my account. So I don't get any money. So I don't know like what is happening, but I'm just saying, yeah, anybody that has donated to the channel, thank you so much. And I am so sorry that I have not received any money. It really, really sucks how YouTube is set up. Like I should not have to verify my address to receive payment. They just want to know where I live or they just want to know where the fuck I am. And it's fucked because it's fucking me. It's been 3 or 4 months and they won't verify my account. Like it's fucking sloppy is what it is. It's very sloppy. But people get rich off this shit, right? Except for the poor ones who have no money that YouTube steals money from. Like there's like a fucking $150 in there or something that I just can't touch. They won't give it to me. And I've even verified my bank account with them and they still won't give it to me. Like it's fucking pathetic. So I'm just on this whim. Like this chick stole money from me the other day. I had this boss who wouldn't pay me. Honestly, people have been withholding so much money from me recently that I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like if the world is not going to pay me, then I'm not going to fucking be here. Like I work my ass off and get no money. So maybe energy is going to shift for me, or maybe I'm going to give this all up and I'll just leave the videos up and stop doing it. I mean, if I'm not going to get paid for it, I'm not going to keep fucking doing it. Like, yeah, I do this out of good amounts of my heart, but I also deserve to get paid for it. Like everybody deserves to get paid for their work, right? Just like you, like whatever all this fucking mission shit is that this person made you do, you didn't get paid for any of it. They fucking took it all. They made you probably work since you were a baby and they haven't paid you for any of it. Are you kidding? They want to keep you broke. Why would they want to pay you? Right? That's why shit has to change or we're going to go fucking crazy. I know I am. And I know whose doors I'm going to go to if the universe just continues to hold back money from me. There'll be people I go and visit before I go to the crazy house. Like, I'm just as fucked up as you guys. Like, yeah, I can scry and I can channel because I'm a fucking witch, but I'm getting fucked as you guys are. Like, I am no different than you. Like, I am fucking right there getting my fucking shit kicked in as much as you guys. Trust me. I wish I wasn't. I literally had to bleed on the ground the other day. My blood went on the ground. And I heard a voice say, blood has been shed. And look at it, like took a chunk out of my thumb right there and it just bled and bled and bled and bled. And I'm like, who the fuck is trying to hurt me? Like, I don't understand why energies are so hateful. They're so nasty right now. They're getting so fucking pissed off. And like, to be honest, it's going to become a joke because if they want to keep attacking us, then they're going to end up in morgues. Like, and I won't go to jail. I won't let myself. So I won't see you fucking there, right? Howdy from Texas, Bruce. Oh, Bruce Wayne's back. I don't know if this guy's a fucking robot or not. Here we go. Batman's here. Guys, we got Batman. I don't know. I said I don't know if you're a robot or not. We've never seen you, Bruce. Oh, you got hit by... Oh, Irene hit him. Yeah, you did. He had to step out. Oh, see, there you go. Ha! There's this little piece of wax beside me. Either it looks like a very crooked penis, or I actually thought it kind of looked like a sword. Oh, I broke some. Oh, well. Can you tell I've got dick on the brain? Who doesn't? Well, actually, there's probably a few of you who don't. So there's this really hot guy, and I'm going to give him my number. I'm pretty sure he's a cop. Could you guys imagine if I start dating a cop? I'm so excited. He's really good looking, to be honest. And I haven't decided if I'm going to give him my number or not. But he's fucking smoke show. And he's a ginger. Very impressive on my accounts because I do not like redheads. My pedophile stepfather was a redhead, so I've always not liked redheads. But my pedophile stepfather, I'm pretty sure, is dead now, so I think I can love redheads again. And he's a redhead, and he is huge. And you know what's really weird? If you've been around this channel, I don't know. I had talked about this time where I got hypnotized way back in the day. And it brought me to Scotland, I think. And where I was this big, huge Scottish man. And I watched my wife and like our kids get hacked up by these men from the castle on these horses. Holy fuck, it was so messed up, this vision that I had. And then this guy comes walking into my life and I'm like, he looks like what I looked like in that vision. It's fucked. Because I must have seen, because you know, like you look through the eyes of things. Like we've talked about this many times. People know that you can look through the eyes of other things to see things, right? Like you can look through animals' eyes, you can look through kids' eyes, you can look through your dad's eyes, you can look through people's eyes, right? So I could see like my wife getting burned and our kids getting burned, but I must have looked suddenly through my wife's eyes or something, because then I saw me. And like there were no mirrors back then, so I wasn't looking in a mirror, but I saw myself. And that's how I knew that I was as big as I was. Because like I was big. Like I was a big guy. Like I was over 6 feet tall, like clearly fucking probably like 225, probably, yeah, at least 250 easy. Like I was huge. And this man, tell me how this man just come walking into the bar and he looks fucking identical to what he just doesn't have. He's got a shaved face, like not fully shaved, like a little bit of scruff that he like maintains, but it's a full fucking beard. Like if he grew it out, it'd be grisly as fuck. And then he comes in with this other guy who I'm pretty sure is a cop too. You can just tell cops. I don't know. It's something about them. You can tell the way they walk. You can tell the way that they're always looking around. They're always scanning the room. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can always point out cops. I'm really good at pointing out cop cars when I'm driving around. I can usually always tell the cops. I've got like a cop radar. Like sniff them out. And I'm going to go for it. I would love to date a cop. I'd be all over that shit. They're the ones that break the law the most. You know what I found? Cop boyfriends? Fuck. They are fearless. Because they know nothing can happen to them. They got their little cop buddies that let them speed around and shit. Fucking dating cops is awesome. This one cop I dated smoked more weed than I did. And I was like, but don't you guys have to, like, pee in cups and shit? And he's like, yeah, like once a year, and they always tell us, and we buy that urine. I was like, I'm sorry, you do what? And he's like, well, we usually buy it from each other. I'm like, you dirty bastards. You buy each other's pee? They're like, of course. Like, because some of them are full-blown alcoholics, while others, you know, they do more of the harder stuff. Cops? Oh, man, cops are more fucked up than regular people. And I get it. So this guy asked me to be a cop, and I was honestly, I really was going to be one. Like, I've got the body for it, I've got the stamina for it, like, I've got the physique to handle it. But holy fuck, once I dated this cop, he told me over the years how much shit he has seen and what he has seen. It almost gave me nightmares. Like, people, like, this one story, this guy walked, oh my God, he got a 911 call, and this family, this mom went out to go Christmas shopping, and she left all of her kids at home, and the fucking house burnt down and killed everybody. And he arrived on scene. Like, I like, that was just one story out of 10 years worth of stories that I was like, okay, you don't have to tell me anymore. I'm done with your stories. I don't want to hear your cop stories. That's ridiculous. Tell me the ones of the idiots. I don't want to hear the families and the children and like the fucked up scenes that you have seen. I don't want to, like, I couldn't handle it. Like, those people to me are heroes. Like, yeah, a lot of them turn crooked. They turn into bastards. But could you imagine if you saw all that shit, what you would turn into? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a nice soul, but I give people the benefit of the doubt that if they turn into assholes after they have seen the worst, I get it. I turned into an asshole after I saw some pretty fucking greasy shit. And to come out of it afterwards is like almost unheard of. People don't come back from nasty places like that. They just don't. Like, and if they do, it's because they want to, not because they have to. Because if they're forced to do it, they won't. It's a fake. It's a front, and it's really sad. So everybody hug a cop. The next time you see one, or the next time you're just around a cop, buy them a coffee, do something nice. Honestly, you watch the smile on their face. Like, the shit they got to deal with. Honestly, and I get it. I have been mislabeled by cops many times. Okay? I have. But then I also feel bad for them for mislabeling me. And I've had a lot of great cops. And I've had more great cops than bad cops. So give it up to your family cop or your neighborhood cop or somebody who's acting like a cop. You got to love those ones too that are just trying to do their due diligence as a friendly neighborhood watchman. You know, like, we're all doing our jobs because clearly you're doing it too. Like, you're out there, you're trying to expose them. So you're being a cop too, you know, like, you're trying to get shit fucking set too, right? So people are gonna hate you just like people hate cops. We all get a bad name. People hate tarot readers. This fucking idiot did a tarot reading about me. She got it so fucking wrong. She actually did voodoo on me, thinking that her fucking tarot reading and her tarot skills were so great. She fucked up everything because when you don't know how to read tarot, you don't fucking know. And if you're under some demonic fucking presence, which a lot of these little fucking idiots are, they ain't gonna read tarot right. So Irene's good at that. She'll fucking expose those channels and those idiots for just reading tarot cards as tarot cards and not actually doing their job. Like, this is in like, you got to go in between levels to do a lot of these jobs. And like, that's even a cop. They got to go in between shit. You know how many people lie? They don't tell the truth. Like, cops got to turn into detectives. Their job turns into fucking so much harder when people flee the scene, decide to lie, obstruct the law. Like, you fucking name it, people turn out to do. Like, I don't even think any of us that have jobs really have it easy. And then the fact that people are out there fighting each other on the fact that no one's even got it easy is even fucking worse. So, like, killing each other is not going to do the thing either. So, like, whatever this is, whatever these emperors are, whatever they attached you to, whatever they bound you to, it's done. And things have to play out. So, like, we could be getting the end of this, you know, and it's still going to kind of, like, possibly maybe stick around for a bit as we get the tail end of it, or we're really fucking out of it. I don't know. Because sometimes I think I'm out of energy, and then I get sucked right back into it. So, I mean, tarot is tarot. It is just picking up energy, and that's why I channel, and that's why I scry. That's what I do, because I never quite know how it's going to turn out, but I know for a fact that it made sense. So if it made sense to me, I know it's going to make sense to you. And if it doesn't make sense to you, then try another reading, try another reader. I'm not going to fucking flinch on that shit, right? Yeah, two-tone, you basically missed the whole thing. Two-tone's late again, everybody. We're an hour and 23 minutes into it. Am I late? Oh, two-tone, you kill me. So far behind, but yet so happy to be here. You got a great message to watch, girlfriend. A great message. A lot of things going on with this full moon. Now we're all just catching up and enjoying the vibe. Now that I think for reals, all the trolls are gone. Two-tone's always like, no, two-tone, you can't say that. You're usually in here pretty early. So give yourself some benefit of the doubt there. All right, everybody. It's officially time for me to go. I'm out of weed. I gotta go fill up my grinder. And I'm gonna go turn on a movie. And I'm gonna enjoy. It's my weekend finally. So I'm gonna go into my weekend. And there's gonna be some messages coming out. There's gonna be a members reading coming out tomorrow. So look forward to that for all the members. And we've got a zodiac reading coming out tomorrow. I don't know what sign. But yeah, I'll be doing that. And I also will probably be going live at some point as well. I do have a clapback I've got to do tomorrow and some shit on the road. So I just remember, but look forward to everything because it's going to be a good one tomorrow for readings. Okay. Definitely Wednesday and Thursday are going to be awesome for readings. So I don't know how many messages are going to come through, but you know, I never fail. So thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all of the work my moderators did. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. Have a great night. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Peace out. Namaste. I love you. Goodbye. I'll talk to you soon, Irene. If Heather's there, goodbye, Heather. Goodbye, Two-Tone. Goodbye. Oh, I guess Wenbird didn't come today, but yeah, Irene, you're going to write me about that, right? I think Wenbird's so cool, right? I don't know. I don't know. I think Wenbird's okay. She says some questionable things sometimes, but I think she's okay. So good night, everybody. Good night. I'll let you all respond because I know I am a couple seconds ahead of the chat. I again don't really know why, but I got your back too, bitch. All right, everybody, peace out. Have a good one. Thank you.